The pandemic has indeed led us to a series of losses, from our sense of safety to our social connections to our financial security. So to speak, the COVID-19 is not just epidemiological crisis, but it is also considered as a psychological crisis. In a situation like this, mental health advocates have brought on the table some of the valuable tips that can aid us to our coping in our day-to-day being. So one of which is to really balance still your work and your life. In a sense, we all know that terms like telecommuting is happening in our own pace, wherein we work at home. But it's so also very, very important that you consider your physical well-being, that you still find 15 to 20 minutes of your physical activity devoted to exercise. We know for a fact that it generates happiness hormones. So this is very valuable information to take. Second, be selective in what you read, because the more you're exposed to negative information, depending on the personality types that you have, you may not be, wondering if one of these days you can either be triggered with your, panic attacks, your anxiety attacks, or depression, depending on what kind or type of possible triggers there may be. Also, it's very important to be mindful of the kind of activities that you partake on a day-to-day being. Transcending your thoughts, moving from the negative aspects of what you feel, being aware of this is very, very important. Recognizing your feelings and diverting these negative aspects to things that you love the most, that you haven't been doing in the previous past, can also aid you as a professional and as a person who would be wanting to make your life, your day, and your hours very, very productive. And also, it's very important to seek help. Whenever you find it very distressing, there's always certain helplines that you can go to. Like for instance, just days ago, I was able to also partake and be part of an advocate online, from which individuals from around the world can view, can seek for help. And this is not new one way over the other, because psychologists have taken its toll, and mental health practitioners alike, to be able to be more creative with the way that they reach out in the community. So reach out. It's so important that you speak your minds out and recognize the potential harm that this kind of fear you may be facing right now would take eventually its toll in the process of confronting the situation. So we start by recognizing the potential risks there may be, by analyzing our feelings, helping out others also to bring the best out of themselves. If there's a way for you to have a communication one way over the other to someone whom you feel, whom you can sense is distressed as of the moment. Some of them may just be feeling something like they want to be heard, and this is also very important for them to be heard. So the time that you're devoting for them, you may not know you're already saving lives. Okay, so these are simple acts of kindness, one way over the other, can help you propel positivity in these trying times.